They only did 3 minutes of warm-up, so I just got the names and I just set it up. So I'm 1 point behind already. Let's see. North did score the first point and the second point. So it's North Memorial Huskies versus the Eau Claire Immanuel Lutheran Lancers. This is the Lancers' third match. North is up 2-0. Set from Schambeck, spike from Nelner. Set from Steinmetz, and spike from Stang. Goes into the block. 2-1. Lancers down by 1. Nauman in for Kazemba. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve is over. Up from, sorry, I don't know the names yet. Spike from Nauman will go down. Score tied at 2. Nelner will continue to serve. Nelner serve is over. That'll go out of the back. Let go by Steinmetz there. Kazemba will come in for Nelner. 3-2 is now the score. Lancers down by 1. Nessvale to serve for North. Nessvale's serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and over. Tipped down by Stang. 4-2. Lancers down by 2. Nessvale to serve yet again for North. Their serve again over. This time received by Kazemba. Up from Nauman. And Schambeck unable to get that over. Score is now 5-2. Timeout Lancers. Serve is over. Received by Kazemba, and out that goes. North now up 6-2. Lancers down by 4. Nessvale still serving. Serve again over. This time received by Oster. Up from Schambeck and spike from Nauman. Over that goes. And into the back. 6-3. Lancers now down by 3. Oster will begin serving for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. This time received by Stang. Up from Nessvale and just put over there by Smith. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nauman. Into the block that goes and onto the floor. 6-4. Lancers now down by 2. Oster will continue to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. This time received by Stang. Up from Nessvale and over from Smith. Received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. Back row. Over the block. Nice up from Nessville. Up from Steinmetz and over from Smith. Lift called on Smith. 6-5. Lancers now down by 1. Oster will continue to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. Received by Stang. Up from Steinmetz and put over from Smith. Received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck and spike from Nauman. That'll go down off Smith. Score now tied at 6. Oster continuing to serve. Oster serve is over. Received by Stang, and onto the floor that goes. Not Steinmetz. Nessvale unable to get there in time to set it. Score is now 7-6. to 6. Lancers now lead by 1. Oster continuing to serve. Serve again over. Nice up there from Stang. Up from Nesvale. And the spike goes into the block of Nauman and the net. Score is now 8-6. Oster continuing to serve. Some subs came in for North. I do not know the names yet, so could not tell you who just came in. Received by Steinmetz up from Nesvale, and spike from Smith goes into the net, not the block. So point again for the Lancers, 9-6. Oster continuing to serve. Lancers lead by 3. Oster serve is over, received by the libero Steinmetz, and out of the back that falls. Oster with the dominant serving hand now, 10-6, sorry. Lancers now lead by 4. Oster with, I believe, 7 serves in a row at this point. Oster serve again over, this time received by Steinmetz, up from Nesvale, and spike from Struble. Will go into the block and fall on the Lancers side, 10-7. Lancers now lead by 3. Stang comes in for Struble. Stang to serve. Stang serve is over. Received by Schambeck. Back row up from Schambeck and spike from Schambeck. They go over the block. Received by Steinmetz. Set from Nesville and spike from Smith. Tipped over by Nauman off the receiving end from Kazemba. Tipped over by Smith and down it falls. However, Smith was in the net. So Lancers now lead 11-7. Schaller comes in for Kazemba. Schambeck to serve. Schambeck serve is over. Received by Stang. Set by Nesville and spike from Mangus. Goes in. 11-8 now. Lancers still leading. Mangus serve is over, and miscommunication between Oster and Kazemba will result in the North point. 11-9. Lancers now only lead by 2. Mangus will continue to serve for North. Mangus serve just over, received by Schambeck, set from Schambeck and spike from Schambeck. Over the block and just long. 11-10 now. Lancers now only lead by 1. Mangus still serving for North. Their serve is just over, saved by Schambeck up from Oster. And spike from Schambeck goes over the block, saved by Stang. Block from Nauman. And lift called on, I did not get a number. Give me a number, please. No number called. Okay. See, Nelner in for Nauman because I'm going to serve. Lancers now lead 12-10, up by 2. Kazemba serve is over, received by Smith. Spike from Smith. Up, received by Oster, over from Schambeck. Received by Smith. Block from Schambeck. Up from Nesville. Set from Steinmetz and spike from Smith. Opposite side gets blocked. And down it goes. 13-10. Lancers now lead by 3. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve again over. Received by Steinmetz up from Nesville and spike from Smith. Received by Schambeck up from Nelner and tipped over by Schambeck. Received by Nesville up from Steinmetz and spike from a number I couldn't see. Nice save by Kazemba up from Osten over from Schambeck. Received by Nesville up from Steinmetz. Spike from Smith. Blocked up from Steinmetz. Spike from Nesville. Received by Kazemba up from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. Over the block. Nice save there by Gruna. Spike from Smith will go into the net and down. That is so hard to do when you don't know names. 14-10, Lancers now lead by 4. Kazemba continuing to serve. Kazemba serve just over. Nice save there by Stang. Saved by Oster, but next hit would have been 4. And Patnaugh will come in for Smith. Patnaugh to serve. Score is 14-11. Lancers lead by 3. Patnaugh serve is over. Received by Nelner. Up from Schambeck and spike from Schaller. Opposite side. That'll go off the block and down. 15-11. Lancers now lead by 4. Kazemba in for Schaller. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Up from Nisville and spike from Smith. That'll go out off the block. Patton put it back over off after the block was made and it went out. Kazemba still serving. Score is 16-11. Set from Nisville. Spike from Smith will go past Kazemba and onto the floor. 16-12 is now the score. Lancers lead by 4. Smith will continue to serve for North. Serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nelner will go off the block. Off Smith and out of the back. 17-12. Lancers now lead by 5. And Schambeck will begin to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck's serve is over. Nice save there by Steinmetz. Blocked by Nelner. Up from Gruna. Tipped over by Stang. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Over the block. Nice up from the back row from Stang. Set over from Neilsville. Set from Schambeck. Tipped over by Oster. Down it falls. And out. (17-13). Lancers now lead by 4. Steinmetz to serve. Steinmetz serve is over. That'll be out to the Lancers right. 18-13. Lancers now lead by 5. Nauman in for Kazemba. Nelner to serve. Nelner serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Set from Nesville. Goes over the block of Nauman. Tipped by Schambeck and out it goes. Smith will come in for Patton. Steinmetz to serve. Score is now 18-14. Lancers lead by 4. Steinmetz serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and put over from Oster. Received by Steinmetz. Up from Nesville and put over by Magnus. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. That'll go down. 19-14. Lancers now lead by 5. Oster will begin to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve is over, but long. 19-15. Lancers now lead by 5. Stang to serve for North. Serve is over. Received by Schambeck. Set from Kazemba and over from Kazemba. That'll go back row to Stang. Set from Nesville and over from Smith. Received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nauman. That'll go back line. 20-15. Lancers now lead by 5. Schaller in for Kazemba. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck's serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Set from Nesville. And spike from Smith to go off the block. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. Over the block. Nice save there by Nesville. Up from Steinmetz. Spike from Smith will go off Oster and out of the back. 20-16. Lancers now down. Now leading by 4. Gruna will come in for Steinmetz. Mangus to serve. Her serve is over. Received by Schaller. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Nauman will hit back line. 21-16. Lancers lead by 5. Nelner in for Nauman. Kazemba to serve. Kazemba serve is over, but long. Tried to go for back corner there. 21-17. Lancers now down by 4. Patton will come in for Smith. By the way, there is 2 Smiths, just in case you're wondering. Patton serve is over. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. That'll go to Steinmetz. Set from Nessville and spike from Smith. Received by Kazemba. Scherenbeck unable to get that up. 21-18. Lance is now down, leading by 3. Sorry. Patton to serve yet again for North. Patton serve again is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Scherenbeck. Spike from Nelner. Through the block. Saved. Up from Patton and over from Gruna. Received by Kazemba back row. Set from Scherenbeck and spike from Scherenbeck. That'll go through Patton and on to Stang and onto the floor. Kazemba in for Schaller. Kazemba to serve. Score is now 22-18. Lancers lead by 4. Kazemba serve again over. This time received by Steinmetz. Set from Nessville and spike from Smith will go into the block and down. 23-18. Lancers now up by 6. Kazemba still serving. 2 more for the Lancers to take the set. Serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Set from Nessville and spike from Gruna will go out. 24-18. Lancers need 1 more to take this set. Lancers lead by 7. Kazemba still serving. Kazemba serve again over. This time received by Steinmetz. Up from Nessville and spike from tipped over by Smith. Received by Oster. Set from Nelner and over from Scherenbeck. Received by Steinmetz. Set from Nessville. Spike from Gruna will go too far. And that'll end. Oh, sorry. It was tipped. I missed that. 24-19. Lancers lead by 5. Smith to serve. Smith serve does not make it over, and that'll end the set. 25-19. Lancers win this set by 6. And I'll be back in approximately 3 minutes for the second and possibly final set. See you then. And I'm back for the second and possibly final set between the Eau Claire Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and North Memorial Huskies. Lancers won the first set 25-19. It is best 2 out of 3, so if Lancers win here, they will win the match. On the day, Lancers have won the first match 2-0. Second match, they lost 2-1. So we won 1 set, and what was that team name? Panthers. It was St. Croix Central Panthers. They're ranked 6th in state in their D2 school. They've only lost 3 sets on the whole entire year. That includes the set that we beat them in. So very hard team to beat, and we were neck and neck the whole time. So congratulations to both teams. We did end up losing that one though. So Lancers are tied at 1 set apiece, and hoping to go up 2-1 with this match. Nesvale does begin serving for the set. Her serve is over, received by Oster. Set from Schambeck and spike from Nelner. Saved by Struble, however it goes out over Steinmetz's head. Lancers gain the first point. Schambeck's serve is over, received by Stang, and out it goes. Ace for Schambeck. 2-0. Lancers lead. Schambeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck's serve is over. Received by Stang. Set from Nesville and spike from Stang. Goes off the block. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. And spike from Schambeck will go into the net. Not the block. 2-1. Lancers now lead by 1. And Stang will begin serving for North. Stang serve goes into the net. 3-1. Lancers now lead by 2. Oster will begin serving for, Nelner will begin serving for the Lancers. Nauman in for Kazemba. Nelner serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Up from Nesville and spike from Gruna gets blocked. Spike from Steinmetz gets blocked again by Nauman. Somehow saved by Gruna. Set over by Gruna. Does not make it over. And Riley single-handedly keeps that whole side down. 4-1. Lancers now lead by 3. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Serve is over. Received by Stang. Set by Nesville and spike this time from Struble. Saved by Kazemba from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Gets blocked. Received by Kazemba from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. That'll go to Stang. Up from Steinmetz and tipped over from Gruna. Block from Nauman yet again. 5-1. Lancers now up by 4. Nelner still serving for the Lancers. Serve is over. Received this time by Smith. Set by Nesville. Spike from Smith gets blocked. Set from Nesville gets spike from Struble, sorry. Set from Nesville. Spike from Struble goes off the block and into the stands. 5-2. Lancers now lead by 3. Kazemba comes in for Nelner. Steinmetz to serve. Her serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Nauman. That'll go down. 6-2. Lancers again lead by 4. Oster will begin serving for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. Received by Steinmetz up from Nesville. And spike from Struble will go to the back to Schambeck. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. Received by Stang and into the net. That'll go. Lancers now lead 7-2. Up by 5. Oster will continue to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve again over. That'll go off Stang and onto the floor. Lancers now lead by 6. Up 8-2. Oster still serving. Oster serve is over. Received by Steinmetz up from Nesville and spike over from Mangus. Get blocked by Nauman yet again. 9-2. Lancers now up by 7. Oster still serving. Nauman having a really nice set. Oster serves it into the net. 9-3. Lancers now lead by 6. Patnall will come in for Struble. Patnall to serve. Patnall serve is over. Received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck. And spike from Nauman on the run. Will go off the block and out. 10-3. Lancers now lead by 7. Schaller comes in for Kazemba. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Nauman continuing to dominate North. Schambeck's serve comes up short. 10-4. Lancers now lead by 6. Smith will begin serving for North. Smith serves over, received by Shambek, set from Shambek, spike from Shambek, nice block. Received by Shambek, set from Schaller, tipped over by Naumann. Save up from Steinmetz, and spike from Gruno will go too far. 11-4. Lancers now lead by 7. Nelner will come in for Naumann. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve is over. Received by Patna. Spike from Mangus will be received by Shambek. Set from Oster. Spike from Kazemba. Received by Steinmetz. Set from Nesville. And spike from Stang. Through the block. Received by Kazemba. Set from Shambek. Spike from Shambek. That'll get blocked. Saved by Nelner. Spike from 2 people on north side. Received by Shambek. Set from Schaller. Spike from Shambek. That'll go off the block. Received by Patna. Tipped over by Mangus. Received by Shambek. Set from Shambek. Spike from Schaller. Over the block yet again. Received by Patna. From Nesville. Spike from Stang. Over the block. Received by Oster. Set from Shambek. Spike from Oster. Back row. That'll go down. Ooh. 12-4. Lancers now lead by 8. Kazemba still serving for the Lancers. Kazemba serve is over. This time received by Patna. Spike from Mangus goes into the block. Or into the net. I thought it went into the block, but 4 hits were called. Lancers now lead 13-4. Up by 9. Kazemba to serve yet again. Kazemba serve again over. This time received by Smith. Up from Nesville. And spike from... what's her name? Stang, that's what it is. Gets blocked. Spike from Shambek. Up from Steinmetz. Set from Nesville. And spike from Stang yet again. Goes off the block and down. 3rd time's the charm for her tonight. Or this afternoon, I guess. So used to doing night games. 13-5. Lancers now lead by 8. Mangus' serve is over. Received by Schaller. Set by Shambek. Spike from Shambek. Off the block. Received by Patna. Set from Nesville. Spike from Gruna. Will go down. 13-6. Lancers now lead by 7. Mangus continuing to serve. Her serve again is over. This time received by Oster. Set from Shambek. Spike from Nelner. That'll go off the block. Received by Nesville. From Smith. And spike from Stang. That'll go off the block. Saved by Schaller. Shambek unable to get to it in time. And 13-7 is now the score. Lancers lead by 6. Mangus continuing to serve. Serve again is over. Received by Kazemba, sorry. Spike from Gruna. No call of her in the net. She was expecting it, though. Tipped over by Steinmetz. Spike from Schaller. And 4 hits called because it went inside the net. 13-8. Lancers now lead by 5. Mangus still serving. Serve again is over. Received by Oster. Set from Kazemba. Tipped over by Shambek. Goes into the net. 13-9. Lancers still lead by 4. Timeout, Lancers. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below in the chat and I will answer you. Score is 13-9. Lancers lead by 4. Mangus' serve is over. Received by Oster and free ball. Put back over by Gruner. Free ball for the Lancers. Received by Shambek. Set by Schaller. Spike from Shambek. Gets blocked. Saved there by Gruner. Patna, however, is unable to get that up. 14-9. Lancers now lead by 5. Kazemba in for Schaller. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Set from Nesville and spike from Gruna. Saved by Kazemba. up from Schambeck and bumped over from Kazemba back row. Received by Smith, set from Nessville, and spike from, what is her name? Stang, that's what it is. Set from Schambeck and spike from Oster will go down. 15-9. Lancers now lead by 6. Kazemba still serving. Kazemba service over. This time received by Patna from Nessville and spike from Stang that goes over the block. Received by Kazemba and into the back wall that goes. 15-10. Lancers now lead by 5. Struble will come in for Patna and Nessville to serve. Serve is over. Received by Nelner. Set from Oster. Spike from Schambeck. We go to Nessville. Up from Steinmetz and spike from Struble gets blocked by Oster and Nelner. That'll fall to the floor. 16-10. Lancers now lead by 6. Schambeck to serve yet again for the Lancers. Begin serving, sorry. Serve is over. Nice up there from Stang. Spike from Struble will go too far. 17-10, sorry. Lancers lead by 7. Schambeck continuing to serve. Schambeck serve again over. This time received by Smith. Up from Steinmetz and put over by Struble. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Oster that'll go too far. 17-11. Lancers now lead by 6. Stang continuing to serve. Will begin to serve, sorry, for North. Serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Nelner. Off the block. Saved there. Put up by Steinmetz and over from Struble. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Oster. Blocked. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck and spike from Schambeck. That'll go down. Off Smith. 18-11. Lancers now lead by 7. Nauman in for Kazemba. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Serve is over. Received by Stang. Up from Nessville and spike from Gruner will go through the block and onto the floor off Kazemba. 18-12. Kazemba comes in for Nelner. And somebody came in for Gruner. I kind of missed that though. Steinmetz to serve. Her serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Oster. Spike tipped over by Nauman. Does not quite go over. Probably should have spiked it there. 18-13. Lancers now lead by 5. Steinmetz to serve yet again for North. Steinmetz serve is just over. Received by Nauman. Up from Schambeck and spike from Nauman. That'll go back row, but too long. 18-14. Lancers now lead by 4. Steinmetz continuing to serve. Steinmetz serve is over. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Oster to go off the block. Attempted save by Smith fails and onto the floor that falls. 19-14. Lancers now lead by 5. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. This time received by Steinmetz. Set from Nessville. And spike from Struble goes out. (20-14). Lancers now lead by 6. Oster still serving. Oster serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Set from Nessville. And spike from Smith. Saved by Schambeck up from Nauman. Spike from Kazemba. Received by Steinmetz up from Nessville. And spike again from Smith. That'll go too far. No tip called. 21-14. Lancers now lead by 6. Oster still serving. Oster serve again is over. Received and tipped over. Wait. I didn't say something right. Spike from Nauman. Spike from Schambeck. Set from Nauman. Spike from Schambeck. Tipped over by Struble. Received by Kazemba up from Schambeck. Bumped over from Kazemba. Set from Steinmetz. And spike from Struble will go down the line. 21-15. Okay, I said Lancers led by 6 last time. They led by 7. Now they lead by 6. Patnow will come in for Smith. No, sorry. Patnow will come in for Struble. Patnow to serve. Serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Kazemba. That'll go into the net, not the block. 21-16. Lancers now lead by 5. Pat now to serve yet again for North. Pat now serve is over. Received by Kazemba, set by Oster. And spike from Kazemba will go down to Patnaw. Spike from Nessville, I believe, hits back corner. So 21-17. Lancers still lead by 4. Patnaw serve is over. Received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nauman. That'll go down. 22-17. Lancers again lead by 5. Schaller in for Kazemba. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Up from Nessville. Spike from Gruna will get absolutely destroyed by Nauman. Spike from Mangus. Sorry, not Gruna. Schambeck will continue to serve. 23-17 is now the score. Serve is over. This time received by Smith and out in the stance that goes. 24-17. Milky will come in for Schambeck. Lancers lead by 7. Schambeck serve is over. Received by Steinmetz. Up from Nessville, and spike from Smith gets blocked. Schambeck not ready for it to come off the block in that direction, though. 24-18. Lancers now lead by 6. Smith to serve for North. Her serve is over. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nauman, and that will go to Smith. Set by Nessville, and spike from Stang will go over the block. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schaller. Saved there by Smith. Into the ceiling and onto the floor. And that'll end this set and match. 25-18. Lancers take this set and match. So Lancers now have won 5 sets out of 7. Winning 2 matches out of 3. And from now on, it's just the best of one pool plays the best of another pool, and so on until we get the winner. So I do not know who we will be playing until like right before. I also don't know when we will be playing until like right before. So just keep YouTube up, and there should be a video up sometime within the next 30 minutes. So hopefully see you then.